Cancer, it feels like you're going to be tapping into some really great energy reserves. Okay, this is really funny. So I've decided to wear this shark shirt, and I've just pulled the shark card. I mean, come on. So energy is coming through for you. Clean, clear, knowing energy. The law of attraction, right? Let's just take a moment to clear the space. Thank you for being here, Cancer. This is your first 2 weeks of June reading. Let's jump into it. The first thing that I'm sensing is an incredible burst of energy after a period of time where maybe you also had enough energy, but it wasn't being channeled in a way that you could really, it was beneficial for you in your life. And so June, it's like stepping into, all right, it's getting hot in here, like maybe channeling your sexual and sacral energy in a way that is more beneficial to you, rather than just sputtering it out, like sleeping with random people or being flirtatious and just letting your energy go awry. Everything is energy, Cancer. You know this. So it's about taking your energy back and being protective. So I'm wearing the shark shirt for you, apparently, because I've just pulled the shark card. That it's about protection. So this is like the deep, deep apex predator protective nature. So you have things that if you feel like in your past that you haven't been protected and you're healing some of those wounds, understand this, that you do have protection, and this is just a confirmation of that. You are being protected. Maybe where you thought that things didn't work out in certain areas, or career-wise, or your relationships, like opportunities, investments, it didn't work out. Understand like this, you are being protected. We can't always see that until later on in life. Maybe we never even see it, because there are guides and there are angels and there are ancestors that are helping to guide you to look in different directions and to shield you. So it's like this shielding energy that we have here. And the shark is super, super protective. So if it's like the it's the mama bear of the sea. It's more than the mama bear of the sea. There's nothing like shark. It has survived many different apocalyptic, cataclysmic events in the evolution of Earth's history. So this is like old energy. You are an old soul, Cancer. So tapping into that energy reserve of knowing who you are, knowing that you're an old soul, knowing that you have the ability to protect yourself, knowing that you are protected. Once you know those things and acknowledge those things, it becomes more. This is how you can really begin to advance in your life, in your work. Specifically, I feel like I see some of you have been studying. This is how you're going to see the things that you've been studying be implemented into your life. Yeah, some of you are thinking of, if you're thinking of going back to school, know that you can be protected during this period of time to go back to school, so that you can, even if you have like kids around the house, or you feel like some of the people who you're taking care of are children, know that it's going to work out. So you can take some time in investing in that area. Of course, we have the bear. So the bear just popped out. Just another confirmation of your protection, your ability to really tap into that. Like, apex predators have no natural things that in their environment that can harm them Like, it's the top of the hierarchy, aside from, humans. Humans are coming in and doing a bunch of stuff. But this is reminding you of who it is that you are, your ability to transmute those emotions into power, to transmute those really tough experiences into wisdom. It becomes like gold. It could become solid. And, when people try and knock you down in the future, or life circumstances feel like they're trying to knock you down, you're solid. You are solid. You are solid, Cancer. All right, so let's go through this. We have the bear, we have the shark, we have the turkey, we have the prairie dog, and we have the swan. This is the story here for you. A lot of protection, a lot of going into the sacred space, the sacred hibernation, so that you can create, so that you can really be intentional of what you want to build in your life moving forward. This is building your reserves, nurturing yourself. If you have some spare time, and in your spare time you are continually serving others, it doesn't not feel like that's the move. You can still be true to your commitments, but let's, shimmy some things around in your life so that you can be there for yourself, so that you can be there for this knowledge, so that you can be solid. You can actually be there in the future that you see. You're working so hard to help every other person with their future. Don't you want to be there too in that future? So this is the turkey energy, which is like giving away, being able to be resourced. But with this other story, it's like it's in the center. Maybe you want to be a philanthropist, and being honest with yourself, or maybe you are a philanthropist, but you have really just neglected your protecting yourself around, sharks. Sharks can be a good thing, and it can be a negative thing depending on how you're looking at it. And so this is the energy of being able to sustain your future, being able to let go of the past, being able to have resources in order for you to give away. You can't give away from an empty cup. I mean, it's tried, tested, and true. There are so many different ways that people are saying the same thing. How about in the first 2 weeks of June, you listen to that so much so that you act upon it. And then 6 months from now, you're able to give away. You're fully resourced in a more way that doesn't make you feel resentful towards other people who you're giving to, or jealous. If you're feeling jealous, then that's a great indicator that we've hit the nail on the head, so to speak. Okay. We have the prairie dog, which is about retreat. The prairie dog retreats into the ground, into the earth. It's burrowing it's doing prairie dog activities. So this is retreat. Maybe if you have an opportunity to go on a retreat, if you see I've always wanted to try this, creating a retreat for yourself. We can get creative. If you don't have the resources like cash money, you can still use your resources, which is your creativity, in order for you to create an environment where you feel like you are getting a retreat. Not being so extroverted, being more introverted, burrowing into your cave, into the earth, spending time outside, going for walks, laying on the grass. This is so important for you so that you can begin to see and you can feel your emotions and let them out. For some of you, there's an emotional release that has to happen. It has to happen in order for you to see more clearly. Salt is protective, y'all. Salt, your ability to cry is basically the shark card. Salt is protective, and we generate our own protection with our own salt. Okay, simple. And then the grace, so the swan's grace is coming into your space. Making sure it's not so shiny. Yeah. Grace is entering your life. And grace is badass. It's not like I'm gonna be nice, kind. It's full power. It has the energy to transform your life and to lift you up out of that deep, dark hole. This is grace. This is the grace of the universe. This is the grace of Creator. This is the grace of your spirit, your soul coming through and shining and showing you that you can feel renewed. You can feel alive again. You can try new things again. There can be a different story. A whole new world. A whole new world. I mean, come on. This is that cruise control. All right. It doesn't matter how fast that you're going, but if you're cruising, then you have set the tone, the momentum for your own life. This is grace. You know, sometimes people think that grace is supposed to be this really passive thing. It's not. It's not a passive energy. It is a moving energy. It moves things out of your life. It gives you that protection because it's protective, but it's loving. It's so loving. So love entering your life in June 2024, Cancer. Extreme love. That deep, old, protective love. Like, you are here for a purpose, a reason. And that will, if you don't know what it is, maybe you have some inkling about what it is. Maybe it doesn't have to be so grandiose, right? We always get trapped in the grandiose things. I'm going to be this big, I'm going to be a big star. Maybe some of you, yes, but don't discount those small, everyday, ripple-like effects that you have on your reality, on the collective reality. You just being here is amazing. Thank you for being here on this channel, and I hope that the first 2 weeks of June, it feels very potent for you, Cancer, and feel free to subscribe and leave some comments below. All right, peace.